All right, we're on part 2 of our series on gossip. No, we're not gossiping. I remember years ago, I was learning with somebody once a week, and I remember she showed up one day, and she goes, okay, Lori, what are we going to learn about this week? I go, we're going to learn about gossip. She goes, oh, good, I love gossip. Okay, let's begin. If you remember last week, gossip is not good. Gossip kills. Gossip kills 3 people. Every time you speak badly about somebody, who's killed? The speaker, the person you're speaking about, and the listener. You can go into the archives to know more about it. But let's define gossip. What is gossip? Gossip is any form of communication that reflects negatively on someone unless there's a positive, constructive purpose. I'll repeat, because it's so important. Gossip is any form of communication that reflects negatively on someone unless there's a positive, constructive purpose. So let's break this down. Any form of communication. That means you can transgress this without saying a word. That's right. 2 women standing at a social function. Another woman walks by dressed differently. The first woman turns to her friend and rolls her eyes. The other one nods. Beep, beep, beep. Lashon hara alert, and not a word was spoken. Just the roll of an eye, the raise of an eyebrow. That's all it takes. Any form of communication. Worse than speaking lashon hara, and worse than listening to lashon hara, is reading it. That's right. Why would reading be worse? Why? Because sometimes you're in the car, and somebody's driving, and they're gossiping about somebody, and you're trying to change the subject and do all these different things which we're going to talk about. What are our options? And they keep bringing it back. Reading, no one's putting a gun to your head saying, scroll down on that screen, turn those pages, buy that gossip magazine. So reading is even worse. Why? Because it's not passive, it's very active. It's hard to have an excuse for that one. So any form of communication that reflects negatively on somebody unless there's a positive, constructive purpose. There's a big difference between my coming home and saying to my husband, you know the so-and-sos at shul, well, they're having trouble in their marriage, and he's doing this to her, and she's doing this to him, and da-da-da-da-da-da. Or I come home and say, honey, the so-and-sos at shul are having trouble in their marriage. I think if you speak to him, you can make a difference. Do you hear the difference? The first scenario is gossip for my own entertainment. The second one is I'm trying to help somebody. When you're trying to help somebody, it's not lashon hara. But there are parameters with that one too. And we'll see you in part 3 to talk about it. I'm Lori, almost live.